Hello everybody. So this probably won't be a really long stream either, or video. It's not a stream, not live or anything. And no, I decided not to get on last night. I went into another person's live stream, and I always enjoy that very much. I know any friends or family that hear me talking about all this are like, what is she talking about? And that's okay. If you have questions later and you see me, you can ask me. So I'm gonna try to you know what? I'm gonna have to cut the TV off because I am such a kid. Whoa, there went my light. I am such a child. I am so distracted so easily by everything, so I'm going to try to just block that out. I could go in the kitchen, but I can't hear this, so I won't be as distracted. But yeah, I'm like a kid. I get all wound up in what I'm looking at. So my day started off, I had my grandson today because he had a cold, and the littlest grandson was the only grandson, but he is just a baby. He's 6 months, and so I had a really good day with him. To have a really bad cold, he was actually super happy and super, just a good baby, you know. He wasn't I don't know, he wasn't fussy or anything. I mean, he was just happy. So you could tell he didn't feel good, you know, but other than that, you could, you know, he was happy. We talked to our youngest son, and that has the littlest granddaughter today, and so they all have colds too, and they haven't even been around each other. So I hate everybody's getting colds and getting sick, and that time of year, I guess. It's just that time of year. So yeah, I had a good day. Last night, so I went into I went into a live stream last night, and I always enjoy that, like I said. And you know, first, before this person came on and I went into her stream to watch her, I had been on in the evening, you know, just relaxing, chilling out, and going into different streams to see what was going on. Goodness, I am still relatively new to YouTube because it'll be a year in December that I've been here. And I've definitely slowly been growing my channel. There for a while, started off pretty good, pretty fast, with a bang. I could be monetized. I have enough people to be monetized, but I don't know that I even want to do that. I'm not really that into all that part of it because I don't really care about, you know, hey, I have my PayPal on there. If anybody wants to drop me some money in there, feel free. I won't say no. But I don't really care about the super chat things as much because I hear that YouTube actually takes the majority of it. And which I get, they have to have their cut from anything. So I was going into different ones before I ended up in my last stream last night. The reason I'm not naming her name, and which is fine, I don't mind naming her name. She deserves a shout out. I love her streams that she does, and she's really dedicated to doing them. But she gets a lot of nice, cool people in there, and she has people that come up on her panel with her. But you know, the ones I was watching before, there were like 3 different ones on. One stream, I don't know much about these people that I was watching. One stream, I don't really go in there a whole lot, but I see some people in there that I like, so sometimes I'll drop in and say hi, you know, whatever. People that I have, you know, you kind of get to know some people if you are on YouTube and you go into live streams. You get to know them by their name and you know, how they act in the stream, if they're polite or if they're rude or whatever they're doing. And so all the people that were on, there were like 3 different ones from the drama community, as they want to call themselves, I guess, that were on live streaming. Do you know each stream was talking about the other? What the heck? And this is nothing that I haven't seen before. And the funny thing is, I don't think they get it. The funny thing is, it's the same stuff every single time. It's just a different day. That's all. So we don't know, those of us that or more normal acting. We don't know if this is like stage stuff and they're just trying to get viewers or whatever they're trying to get. I have no idea. I don't know. It's just like I drop in and I lurk for a little bit, and then I'm just like, I don't get you folks. I don't understand. And then this one stream especially, they get so many people in there, and I don't get it at all. I really am sorry. I just can't. I can't even handle it for very, very long in there. YouTube does not trigger me. It's not a trigger thing like I'm upset or anything like that. I just don't get what all the hoopla is about. It's like I'm bored out of my mind other than talking to other people, which I did do that last night, dropped in. And because, you know, what I've noticed too is like, not all the streams. One stream in particular, there were several that were on, but one in particular, and I don't even think they notice what anybody in the stream says. The people that are in their stream, watching them and chatting in their stream, I don't think they even notice what they say, the people are saying. They never really look at the chat. They don't even know if you're in there. You could be in there yelling fire and they'd never notice you. Or you could be in there calling them names, which by the way, people do, and they don't even notice. And then they were talking about the other streams, but then when, to me, if you do a live stream and you don't really acknowledge the people that are in your stream, and then you're talking about, well, you all must be a bunch of idiots. Well, bye. What is it? Bye, Felicia. Because why would I want to stay in there? I'm assuming that you're talking about me being an idiot because of the people that I associate with on YouTube or watch. Oh my goodness. To start with, I realize that there are people that actually make really true, really good friends on here. And I believe that I've actually made a few. But who are you to do that? Really? And then people are, I don't even want to know what the word is to say. Like I said, I thought I was naive. But you're going to stay in there and continue to listen to them trash other people? Why? Because other people are in the stream you like? I mean, I tried doing that for a while because I like a lot of the people that were in there, in the stream. Not the people that were doing the stream, but the people that were in the chat. And so I don't understand, how can you sit there and just be like, okay, this is fine, they can call us names. How do you know they're not talking about you? That you're an idiot? People actually really make really good friends. But these people turn on other people all the time, and it's so hard for me to get. So, you know, I have Twitter now, and Twitter's really interesting, but it's the same stuff that goes on in there, you know, trashing each other, bad mouthing. Not everybody does that now, not everybody. Some people legitimately get in there and talk about their family and their grandkids, if you're old enough to have grandkids, or their children, and they actually get on there and share things. And you know, some people actually share really personal information about their life and about themselves, and hey, that's fine, you do that if you want to. I'm a little leery about still doing that entirely. Not that I don't mind telling somebody or telling people a little bit about my life, and I am naive. I've been accused of that a long time, but I believe there's a lot of people on YouTube that are extremely naive. Oh my gosh. Do you not know a staged thing when you see it? When you see the same things over and over again, and people doing people that were supposedly friends, and they do this same stuff to these same other people, what makes you think that you're safe? Well, because some people can give you a lot of money in your super chats? Okay, well, just because you give a lot of money to their chats? Really? You think you're safe? I don't think you're safe. I think you need to be really, really wary. Really wary. Whoa. I'm just at a loss sometimes. I'm trying to understand some of this. People telling people what they can do, where they can go, talking junk about where other people work, and blah, blah, blah. I don't care where anybody works. As far as I'm concerned, you know, I have done a lot of different jobs in my life. I've been a waitress, because in my day it was called a waitress, and now it's a server. I've done those jobs forever. I worked at a school for a really long time. Loved it. Loved my job. Loved it. I babysat people's kids forever. I don't do that anymore. I stopped doing that once I had my own grandbabies because I'm needed with them now. So, you know, my oldest grandbaby is 13, so I had been babysitting during that time, but if they needed me, I wouldn't babysit that day and go do whatever they needed. As far as my younger ones, I get to spend time with them now, and they have been my priority. So I've done all kinds of jobs. I have cleaned people's houses. I've cleaned their toilets. Yeah, I have done that. I'm not beyond it. Are any of you out there beyond it? I don't think anybody is. You know, you can do anything. There's nurses. I have a daughter-in-law that's a nurse. Great nurse. Something to be proud of. Friends that are nurses. Someone I've become friends with on YouTube is a nurse. It's a great job. That's wonderful. I've yet to run across a doctor, really, other than maybe some therapists here and there, which Lord knows I'll probably need one. But I'm not going to dog anybody's job, and I'm not going to question them. I don't base my friends by what they do for a living. I don't care. Cleaning, all kinds of cleaning I've done. I've cleaned an apartment before, after people moved out. I've done all kinds of things related to that job. I don't get where people come from, you know, at all. I don't. But to accuse other people, like, with their job, well, they're not really whatever they say they are. They're actually a janitor. So what? So what if they're a janitor? I worked at the school, and one of my bestest friends I liked so much that I worked with at the school was a custodian there. And she got paid. What do you think? She went in there and cleaned the toilets for free? I clean my house every week myself. This is my home. I clean it. And guess what? I have to clean toilets. What, you don't clean your own toilets? It doesn't matter what somebody does for a living. I don't care. I don't base my friendships off anywhere in real life or YouTube, but they are really people. I don't base anything off of any of that. I don't care. You know, we need people everywhere. I mean, if you go out to eat, you need somebody to serve you, right? What, are you going to go back there and fix it yourself? You need cooks in the kitchen. You need teachers. You need custodians. You need secretaries. We need doctors. Wish we didn't, but yeah, we do need those. We need so many different things, and that's what we get. There's nothing, nobody is nobody is so high up ever to do any of those jobs. I mean, life sometimes turns to where you have to do those things for a living. And okay, off of that little platform right there, I think I made my point with that. But that's what I see. There are people that are on disabilities. You don't know anything about these people. You don't know if somebody was hurt really bad in a car wreck. You don't know if they had a stroke. You don't know anything about them. So people can't judge them. You can't judge anybody. I mean, I have a brother that drove a truck for a living. He fell in the rain getting out of his truck and busted up his knee. He had to have surgery. Well, he'll never be able to drive again a truck like that. So he ended up, well, they ended up putting him on a desk job, and he ended up losing his job because he was no longer needed. Well, he is now on disability. He deserves to be. He worked his whole life. He's 60, almost 60. Seriously? Then he deserves to be able to get something from what he worked. You can't help if you get hurt, something happens to you. You can't help if you have cancer. You can't help if you have a tumor somewhere and you can't work. You can't help if you have blood clots. People that have had heart surgeries, whatever they need, they get. Then how in the world can you sit and trash somebody else? What's the saying on YouTube I hear in streams? We need receipts. I didn't know what that was when I first heard it. I thought, what the heck are you talking about? Show proof, to show proof. I'm not showing nobody proof of nothing. No way. Forget it. You can just wonder. I'll be a complete mystery, and you can guess. You can guess what it is I do, or what it is I don't do. I don't care. And that's the thing. Most people don't care. But there's like a small group of people that care. Why do you care? I don't know. And then some of the ones that are the very ones that care are the people that have all the time in the world to do nothing. Okay. Okay, hello pot, meet kettle. Yeah. Let's figure. Go figure. I don't know. But I've met a lot of really super nice people on YouTube, and I'm really enjoying YouTube. All that other stuff, though, is extremely puzzling to me, and so those are like my questions out there into the abyss somewhere. Why does anybody care? If you like somebody, you like them for who they are. You accept them for who they are, of what you know of them. If you want to get to know them better, that is up to you. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't think anybody cares. The things I have seen and discovered that people will do to get an audience. But you know what? If my channel just drags along, that's okay. I'm not going to do those things, because to me that is absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Ridiculous for grown-up people to behave in such a manner. And people talking about other people, and the reason I'm not naming names is because a lot of people are really big on saying also, oh, they're only calling names because they want people to watch them, and because if they say our name or so-and-so's name, then people will sub to them, blah, blah, blah. Really? You think that much of yourself? I don't think that much of myself. My channel is super, super, super boring compared to all that stuff. But, you know, I'm a nice person. I acknowledge the people that come into my streams, and I'm kind. I get mischievous in the stream sometime and be silly, but I would never, ever hurt anybody maliciously, ever. I would never just go out after somebody. To me, that's nuts. And I believe that when people attack people on YouTube that are on YouTube, the other people, I think you should be the one suffering the consequences, not whoever it is you're attacking. And I think YouTube needs to figure that one out, because it's YouTube, really? Yeah, so it's a drama community. I get that. So, but if it's all drama, how is anybody supposed to know what's real and what's not real? What? What are you, like a TV show, and you think that's important? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, you don't want to watch me put on makeup, because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, and it would be really boring and pretty fast. I have done a mask or two. I've done that, and that was fun. But, I mean, I just enjoy going into streams. I look forward to going on someone's panel. I like to go into my live stream and to do that. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Not for the reasons people do stuff, though. I just don't think that's fun. And then I've been seeing, too, where people have come from other areas in YouTube, which I never really knew there were so many communities, as they like to call them. That's kind of interesting to me. Actually, it's pretty interesting. I think I might have to start venturing around and trying to see what's going on. What is going on. And then some people like to make fun of other people that try to be super nice. Oh, they're fake. Aren't you fake as well? Really? Like I said, hello pot, meet kettle. So, I don't know. I had to figure it out. But I'm not going to stay on here any longer. And I will be in some live streams later. But I'm going to go wash my face and get comfy for the evening. And I don't really have anything really major going on tonight. It's a Friday night and I'm home and I'm going to be comfortable. So I'll probably watch something I missed last night on TV. And I will go on some live streams later. So everybody have a really good evening. And I don't know. Maybe introduce pot to kettle. Bye, y'all.